And before we close out, fans, y'all know what we going to. Go into your comments to see how y'all bash Matthew once again, and he's gonna have to come knock on your door and come see you. All right,
Come.
let's go ahead and share what we got, Matthew. Share the screen.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna go right here. Let's see what we got. All right. So we're going to our YouTube comment section. Here is where we talk about the Hawks' balance attack is what makes them dangerous. Southern Cal at the 540 Charlotte, Toronto, Miami have been tough for us for various reasons. Yeah, we just talked about Charlotte. I don't know. Do you really think Toronto, Miami is tough for the Hawks right now? Definitely Charlotte. What do you think, Matthew?
I mean, I think we talked about this comment last time.
Oh, did we? We hit this one?
I
Did
think
we
we're.
talk about Dyson have offensive game? He can
Uh-huh.
facilitate
I
and
think
has a solid double. Okay.
the first one we haven't talked about.
What about his? Kate is done. Whoever
Yep.
gets the Pistons in the first round
Uh-huh.
has a chance to make it out.
The one we haven't talked about is Jackson, starting with Jackie Odom,
All
2 days
right,
ago.
Jackie. All right. Once again, the Hawks. Jackie Odom. They're a horrible team, bro. But stop pretending that this isn't all set up. When you get to the last 20 games, just like the first 20 games, there are certain teams that are built to cave and not be good. And then certain teams with the schedule and youth, where their developing guys are built to make it fun a little bit on a run. They're not a very good team at all. They're really not a good team at all. He said that twice. They are absolutely horrible. I don't care how many games they run recently. They have absolutely no chance to win more than one game in the playoffs, and that's a gift. What a joke. Ooh, what are your
Damn.
thoughts on that?
Coming in hot, Jackie. coming
Yeah.
coming in real hot. No, I mean they're good enough. I mean his comments the exact opposite of what we're about to read from Sweetness the Butter 9985. I mean, so it's just like
Yeah. Or
you
right
know,
before that, look what Teddy Bear LaFleur. I like that name. Teddy Bear LaFleur. Look what he responded to Jackie. He said, Atlanta's in sixth place, sir.
I think he responded that to us.
Oh, was he? Thought
I
he was
think
responding to Jackie Odom.
But the point is, I mean, you could look at these four comments and see that different people are going to come to different opinions. So Jackie's saying they're horrible, but Sweetness the Butter is saying we haven't watched the games because they're so much better than we think they are, and Dyson isn't actually a liability. But here's the thing: we got jobs and stuff. Do we watch every game? No, but what I would, because I just try to keep it a buck because it like annoys me when I see like ESPN commentators that don't watch the games clearly. I watch every Kings game and every Spurs game. And so
Yeah.
watching those two teams, I generally see every other team about 5 or 6 times a year.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying my opinion's the most fleshed out, like somebody that gets paid to talk about basketball for a living, but I see these teams at least 5 or 6 times a year, and I would say that's enough to form an opinion on it. But I don't need to watch the Hawks 5 or 6 times a year to know that Dyson Daniels can't shoot. So whatever Sweetness the Butter says, the stats say something different. The stats say 14%, and the teams are leaving him alone when he's shooting, and that's going to come back to bite you in the playoffs. So Sweetness the Butter might not like it, but the proof
And
is in
look,
the pudding.
yeah, look what the one above him was it. Adalite fans. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. He said Dyson has more offense than an average non-shooter. Leave him alone, and he'll cut to the basket on you real quick for easy points.
Bro, they're NBA players. They can all cut to the basket for easy points. Like, and in the playoffs, that you get that less and less. Like, yeah, I mean, that sounds great in the regular season when you're playing the Blazers or the Wizards or the Little Sisters of the Poor. Like, that's fine. But in the playoffs, those cut to the basket layups, they become few and far between, as you know.
Yeah. Look at McStoke Avison. When we talk about Luca's 40-point run, you must have forgot Kobe scored 49 straight games, huh? Or 4 straight games of 50 plus.
Forgot. I didn't know he did it in the first place.
All right, let's look at LeBron. We talked about LeBron's just became the oldest player to do this, the 41 at 41. Both Kareem and Karl Malone scored 20 points several times at the age of 40. Both actually did it for the Lakers. The mailman one game even had 19 rebounds and 15 points. I think LeBron is amazing, but I believe we're overhyping his accomplishments as he's the only human to have done this past 40. Don't get me wrong, it's still impressive.
I mean, I'm not even the biggest LeBron fan, but I don't even think that's true. I remember Karl Malone that last year with the Lakers, his 40-year-old year. I mean, he was limping maybe he missed like half that season, but he was limping to get to 10 points. I mean, he was not – if he got – like LeBron basically, if he's healthy, is going to give you 20 every night still. Karl Malone in his age 40 season was not giving you 20 a night. Kareem in his age 40 season was giving you let's look it up. I don't want to be wrong, but I know it's not them. Kareem in his age 40 season was giving you 10 points a game. Like, yeah, like they had nights where they were still Kareem or still Karl or still.
So what you're saying is, what is Anthony Cordero 93 talking about?
Yeah, like it's just LeBron has done it consistently enough. Or I'm not even a huge LeBron fan, but like to compare Karl Malone or Kareem or Robert Parrish, I mean, they were, they weren't running like they used to in their 40s. And Vince Carter, they were there. It's impressive to be there in your 40s, but they weren't getting it like LeBron's getting it. Come on, man.
Yeah. Look at this. Nature Made Thunder 88. Keep sleeping on AKC. They haven't even woken up yet. I don't know about you, but I don't think we've slept on KC at all. If anything, we've been giving them their props.
Hey man, Spurs about to wake them up with that belt to ass. That's something.
So he was talking to you, then, Matthew.
Hey, we're gonna wake him up real quick with that Wemby belt to ass.
Yep, and then Vincent Martinez 53-79. They just lost to Celtics with Jay Williams. Yeah, but y'all got to remember, when we make these videos, this is before they actually played this game. And the last one, can the Spurs actually catch the Thunder? TRGFD. The production quality is amazing. I enjoyed every second of it. Well, thank you.
Hey, we like to see a nice comment in the sea of mean comments. TRGFD Wyland. We love you, brother.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. All right, real quick, we're gonna switch over to TikTok here. Let's see what this is talking about. That person just says first. Let's see what they're talking about here. When we talked about who can stop us, Quang Zhu said the refs if they make fair calls. Aaron Alvarado, Spurs and Thunder for years to come. Oh, interesting. Do you think that's a heated battle that's years to come?
I think it's a heated battle full of Spurs victories and Thunder losses. But yeah, I think it's going to be a rivalry, just like all them teams had rivalries with the Bulls in the 90s. But the Bulls always won. That's going to be the Spurs and Thunder.
Yep, and then, of course, Apple agree with you. Spurs will sweep them.
Oh, I'm not calling a sweep. But I do think they're going to win that series, and I think they're going to surprise so many people. Because, look, when there's the upstart young hotshot team, they always got to take their licks in the playoffs, lose a couple. I don't think something tells me the Spurs are a team of destiny, and it's not going to be like them other teams. I think we're going to be able to get in the playoffs, and this team looks good to go, ripping and roaring. I have a hard time seeing anybody beating this team.
Yeah. All right. So let me switch to this one right here. We got when we talked about Bronny James, Unstoppable Force in G League. Somebody said McClung will wipe the floor with him. Wow. Do you agree with that?
Well, I think they're doing different things. Like Bronny is in his best version is going to be a 3-and-D guy, where they say McClung can't play defense at all. Now I don't watch a lot of Windy City Bulls G League games, but I have seen Bronny in garbage time a couple times. I root for the Kings. So when the Lakers play the Kings, usually there's a lot of garbage time when we're getting blown out. And I've seen Bronny. He's a great point of attack defender. He can switch. He can fight through pick and rolls. I mean, he's very competent on the defensive side. Now, the shooting is getting there. I saw today that he's 40% from three. But obviously, he's still playing very limited minutes. He's not fully there yet. But I think at some point, I know a lot of people think he's just there because LeBron, which is probably true. But I think at some point he's going to develop into a rotation type NBA player with or without LeBron on his team.
Right, right. Okay. And then another person called user with the long number. Yeah, as long as his daddy's in the NBA. There's always going to be people that's going to cry the nepotism role, right?
Hmm. We know that.
And just look what he said about the original Splash Bro. Wrong. As a Charlotte native, Dell earned it all, my guy.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
remember what the comment was about now, but
Well, because
apparently they
I
did
was
take that
saying
one.
it was a little bit of being Steph's dad, but okay, I respect it. Big Papa knows best. I guess you do.
Yeah. And then somebody talked about Draymond part of the big three. I mean, he is part of the big three when it comes to
Yeah.
the Warriors right now.
Yeah, but you don't want to see no big three featuring Draymond. I'm with you, Mike. Mike 253.
Then we talked about how much. Remember we talked about when
Hmm.
Popovich, love Tim, how he went 19 years straight with never being late. We here in San Antonio know what a bad Timmy was, the real goat.
And what else do you notice about this video? That I'm wearing the exact same outfit.
All right. Oh, here we go. Talking about the new goat with Con Nipple. The no defense era, please. So Matthew, are they saying that the only reason why he's doing so good because we're in an era where there's no defense, it's just easy to shoot threes? Even if it was easy to shoot threes, you still got to make it.
I mean, all the other rookies play in the same era, and they're not doing as good as him. I mean, why even say that? Like, why is this? Why even be hating that hard? You know, it's not healthy. What's his name? Simply the goat. Simply the
Hmm.
hater.
Yep. Then we had another one with Jonathan Kaminga talking about trade for Kaminga. When they did the trade, they said this kid can play. Period. Bro, I'm really shocked. I never knew until we did this video how many Kaminga fans there are out there, bro.
He's got a bunch of shooters out there, man. We talk about him, and they crawl out of the woodwork. Oh,
Yep.
we going deep into our
All
bag.
right.
This is an
Yeah,
old
yeah. This
episode.
Yeah, this one where I edited different. It's only about a month ago. This is right before I did all those edits, right? When we
Hmm.
talked about Shaq, centers today need to play like me and be dominant.
Man,
Somebody said Ewing, Robinson, Hakeem, Brad, Daughtery, Rick Smith, Kevin Duckworth, Robert Parrish, Tim Duncan. Shaq was the only center without a jumper. Shaq would kill those guys in any era, mainly because he has mass and not his skill. What do you think about that?
man, he just naming players. He's just showing off his basketball knowledge. Okay, buddy.
All right, Furious Styles 81. Dirk and Shaq is from the 90s, though. And Hakeem is arguably the most talented center of all time. I don't know. You think Hakeem's the most talented
Maybe,
of
but
all
like
time?
this guy's stretching. Like, yeah, Dirk got drafted in the late '90s, but he's considered like a 2000s player. So, like, it's this he's embellishing a little.
Yeah. Then
Way
you have
more
somebody,
skill.
you got somebody calling himself Shaq. Way more skill. Shaq forgets that he himself was a 7'2", 360-pound anomaly. Nobody's even built like that to play like that.
Shaq, is that you? Is that you, Shaq?
All right, these last two, Ice Water 8511. No, they don't. They do their stuff, but they're not good. Jeez.
He's coming
And
in
Enlightened
hating.
One, all of all it is, wait a minute, all it is, they shoot threes more. Everybody wants to be Curry.
Man,
Listen, we're in a time where, man, these centers they can make threes now. I mean, if they can make it, go for it. It's not back then where you just get handed a ball, turn dunk, turn dunk, turn dunk. It's evolved so much from Shaq in them days.
man, he calls himself the enlightened one, but looking at how he typed that, he don't seem very enlightened to me.
All right, he's enlightened another way. That's why he types that way. Matthew, once again, man, it's a pleasure being on here with you, man. Our favorite 2 times of the week when we get to talk NBA. Once again, as you see right here, we will read your comments. We will make it part of a video. We will drop it. So make sure y'all keep dropping those comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, man. Keep pushing our content so we can just grow and get bigger. Man, help us get to that 20,000 subscribers. We're like 18 and a half. Help keep putting shit here. Help, like I said, like it, and it makes the algorithm go up so we'll show up more in your feed. Matthew, what do you want to say to the people in closing?
if you leave a comment, make sure you spell things right. You know, make sure you use grammar. Unlike our buddy Enlighten one, you know, we can't read your comment if we can't understand it.
All right, there you have it. Once again, we want to thank all the fans for coming out. Appreciate you. Till next time, me and Matthew will be back Wednesday. We out. Peace.